welcome to this month's edition of Roanoke County Today. I'm Teresa Hall, Director of Public Information for the county. We have a variety of segments to share with you this month, including a one-on-one interview with Roanoke County's new administrator, Clay Goodman. Plus, the town of Vinton just celebrated its 125th anniversary. We'll have some of the sights and sounds from the celebration. Hope you'll stay with us.
This is Jack Thomas. Today, someone almost brought Jack something to eat. Someone almost drove him to a shelter. And someone else almost brought him a warm blanket. And Jack Thomas? Well, he almost made it through the night.
Everyone has friends. There's online friends, friends to go out with on a Saturday night, friends to hang out with and do nothing, friends who show up on moving day. And then there are the friends who'll be there if someone is dealing with a mental illness. Are you one of those friends?
In December, the Board of Supervisors appointed Clay Goodman the county's next administrator, and on March 16th, Clay celebrated his first official day with Roanoke County. Clay, I know it's been a busy few weeks. Thank you so much for taking the time out to talk to us a little bit about your background and what your goals are for the future of Roanoke County.
Yes, well, thank you. My background, I was previously the town manager of Vinton and for 11 years, and then I was Montgomery County administrator for 5 years. And prior to that, I worked in various areas of Virginia and also Georgia and West Virginia in local government. So I have approximately 30 years of service in local government, and the board chose me to be the next county administrator, which I'm very thankful on. And like you said, the past 2 weeks have been a whirlwind of activity trying to deal with the various issues and the briefings and so forth necessary to conduct the transition to become more involved as the county administrator.
Well, it has to be sort of like an old shoe in a way, because I'm sure that some of the people that you worked with in Vinton, you're now working with again in Roanoke County. So in a way, you might say it's almost like coming home.
Yes, it's like old home week coming here. Like you said, I had the opportunity to work as town manager of Vinton, and during those 10 years, between 93 and 2003, I worked with the former county administrator, Mr. Hodge, several members on the Board of Supervisors who currently are still on the board, and we were able to work together on several projects that benefit the town of Vinton and also Roanoke County citizens. So like you said, it's a little bit like homecoming to meet with the people that I had the opportunity to work with on various projects.
How's it been for your family? Are they excited about the prospect of somewhat coming back home as well?
Yes, both my children went to William Byrd High School and graduated at different 2000, 2003, and they both are working their way through their careers and so forth. But they see it as an opportunity to come back home because they consider the Roanoke Valley as their home. Because in our travels, the 11 years I worked as Vinton town manager, this is the longest term I was at one locality.
What is it about local government that you enjoy so much, to have spent basically your entire career in public service in one way or the other?
Well, my father ran a small business in Christiansburg, where I grew up, and had the opportunity to work with citizens. I think in local government, you have that same opportunity. You get to work with people on a local level. You see them at work, you see them at church, you see them when you go to the grocery store, restaurants.
Right.
So you have an opportunity to engage with the citizens that I don't think you see on the state or federal level. So I enjoy the interaction on the local level, where you can see the things that you're working on, the benefits it provides to the citizens, and also work with the citizens to make things better as you work to develop a new way of doing things and doing it more effectively.
What do you see as your immediate goals or immediate challenges in the job with Roanoke County?
Well, I think the immediate challenge is the budget. I think all the local governments, not only in Virginia but throughout the country, are faced with the economic issues that we're facing with.
Yes.
And that has resulted in some challenges in regards to the funding and how we proceed with our budget. So the budget is being worked on at this point in time. Staff has been working with the Board of Supervisors for the last couple of months. So we'll be presenting the budget at the first meeting in April, the proposed budget, and moving toward a public hearing. I think that's the biggest immediate need because of all the challenges and also opportunities that we will have to work on to make things better.
Long-term goals, have you even had a moment, a time to even think about long-term goals?
No, not yet, but I do look forward to working with the Roanoke County Board of Supervisors to identify and develop a strategic plan for the citizens of Roanoke County so that we can work together with once they identify where we want to go, the policies and so forth, make those decisions, then I'll be working with the department directors and so forth so that we can work collaboratively to work toward meeting those goals.
How would you describe yourself as a leader?
I'm team-oriented. I believe strongly in working with a group of people to reach some kind of decision that benefits the largest population that you can. So, you know, coaching rec leagues and so forth and working in the environment that you have with your churches and also with your rec booster clubs and the booster clubs at high schools. No one person can do it all, but by working together and defining a team and developing some consensus, you can really identify how best to move forward and get more done.
I think it's a philosophy that will serve you well.
Thank you.
What do you say in terms of your policy in the office? You know, as far as citizens, do you have an open door policy? Do you want to hear from people?
Yes, I want to hear from the citizens. Where I've worked before, I think one of the strengths I've had working with elected officials is being open to them and being accessible to them, but also sharing information with them. But just as importantly, working with the citizens on a day-to-day basis to ensure that we are always doing the right thing for the benefit of the Roanoke County citizens.
All right, Clay, well, we appreciate you taking the time to do this interview with you, and we hope that you'll be a part of Roanoke County today in the months and years to come.
Thank you. Look forward to that.
All right. And stay with us, everyone. We'll be right back.
Hey, how's it going?
Sir, are you okay?
What? Oh, this? It's probably nothing. I'm sure it'll go away.
Go away? But sir, that can't be good.
No, it's cool. Really.
Do you want a napkin or something?
Everything's fine. Thanks.
You wouldn't ignore this. So why ignore the signs of a stroke? At the first warning signs, call 911 immediately. Because time lost is brain lost.
You promised me the world. Is this what you had in mind?
Every choice we make has a consequence. Help EarthShare and its members restore balance to the world. Visit earthshare.org and see what you can do. EarthShare, one environment, one simple way to care for it.
Any questions?
No.
You know.
We're not magicians, we can't read your mind.
We need your questions, each and every kind. Will this react with my other medicine?
Hey, what are all these tests even for? Questions are the answer.
Welcome back. I'm Dan O'Donnell, Assistant County Administrator, and we're here in beautiful Garce Mill Park, and I'm with Wendy Schultz, who is the Tourism and Events Coordinator for Roanoke County Parks, Recreation, and Tourism Department. Welcome, Wendy.
Thank you.
And we're here to talk about the Treasure Hunt. It's a new event that your department is putting on. Could you tell us about that?
Certainly. It is the Amazing County Treasure Hunt, and it is a high-tech treasure hunt called geocaching.
Geocaching?
Yes, you actually use GPS systems to find hidden caches or treasures. And we are going to select 10 either historic or beautiful places within Roanoke County to send people out on the treasure hunt. Now, the treasure, of course, will not be buried. It will be in plain sight. You will be collecting coins. We have gold, silver, and bronze. Of course, point values for each. And the idea is to find as many of the sites as possible within a given amount of time. The event is going to start, registration will start here in Garce Mill Park on Saturday, May 16th. It starts at 10 a.m. We will register folks if they don't register ahead of time from 10 to noon. And then we will also have a little lesson in how to use a GPS system, which if you don't have one to bring to the event, we will provide them. You will have to put a deposit down on them, but then we will show you how to use them, and then we will send you on your way to have an amazing day.
Wow. That sounds like quite a technological event.
It is absolutely.
Is it complicated? Is it easy for people to do this?
It's actually very easy. What you do is we will let people know the longitude and latitude locations, and then you just put it in the GPS system and it gives you directions and it takes you there. It's absolutely amazing. And the thing that I found most amazing when I was doing some research on this whole idea was how many actual geocaching sites there are around the world. And I want you to guess. How many do you think there would be around the world?
12.
Ah, you are so far off. That's wonderful. 628,400 as of yesterday.
68. Say that again. How many?
Yes, 628,400 to be exact as of yesterday.
So obviously this is a very popular kind of event, and a lot of people know about this. This is new to me. I don't know much about it.
Right. Well, it was new to me till I started, doing some research and talking to some folks about it. And it's a very, very popular event, particularly in Europe. And it's, but it has hit, of course, the United States. And you can go to the geocaching website, put in your zip code, and it will let you know what geocaching sites are close by.
Okay, now does this deal with, do you have a lot of individuals doing this, or can groups enter? How does that work?
We are going to divide them into two. They're going to be individuals and families, and then we've also sent information out to the schools, because the schools are actually teaching not geocaching, but GPS systems within the school system, so there'll be school teams and individuals and families participating.
Great. And are there prizes involved? What kind of prizes?
Well, the real prize is, of course, in finding the treasure. But yes, we certainly will have prizes. For instance, for the school that wins, the school team that wins, there'll be a pizza party for that particular team.
Great.
We'll have gift certificates from local businesses, gift baskets, that kind of thing.
Great. Now, how do people find out more about how to enter, or more about the event, or just any other event with Parks and Recreation?
We have a website, and you can go there, and actually the application form for the geocaching event is on our website, and our website is www.roanokecountyparks.com.
Great. Wendy, thanks for being with us and tell us about the amazing county treasure hunt.
Yeah, thank
We're
you
looking
for
forward
having
to
me.
it.
Yes.
Good to see you.
You too.
We'll be right back.
If you're not helping after-school programs, you're really helping to take them away. After-school programs, wouldn't you rather be helping?
I am stuffed.
After that meal, I have got to pass gas.
Powder room's right there.
No! Daddy's gas can kill us all!
That's right. Toxic clouds like the one I'm about to unleash could make everyone deathly ill, even that baby of yours. Be right back.
Secondhand smoke contains hydrogen cyanide and other deadly gases.
What a guy.
He is a keeper.
Don't pass gas. Take it outside.
Today we have with us Officer Andrea Morris from the Roanoke County Police Department. Welcome, Andrea.
Thank you.
Andrea, could you describe briefly how long you've been with our police department and also some of your duties and responsibilities?
I have been with the department for 11 years. I'm permanently assigned to daylight shift. I'm a general instructor, a driver instructor, and also an instructor for a self-defense class for women.
Very good. In one of those roles as a driving instructor, recently there was an incident and an accident, I believe, that occurred while you were training some of the police academy recruits. Could you describe a little bit what happened that day?
Sure. It was a normal training day. We had 2 prior practice runs. There was nothing unusual about those runs. We started our 3rd practice run. It was off-road recovery. Went off-road as we were supposed to, came back on-road, and we were sideways when we came back on-road. We then went down an embankment and then into a retaining pond. When we went down the embankments, with the water, it actually flipped our car onto its roof into the retaining pond.
Wow. No, this must have been quite frightening too.
It wasn't at the time. As it was happening, it wasn't frightening. But when I saw that the driver, who was the recruit, was actually underwater and could not release her harness, then it became frightening.
What did you do at that time to help save the trainee?
Well, at that point, I didn't know whether or not anyone had even seen or heard what had occurred. And so I started yelling, trying to keep her head above water. And I was yelling for someone so that someone would know that we were down in this retaining pond. I then the car kept sinking. I heard people coming toward us, and so I let go of her head, and then I tried to actually get out of the car. I've heard about the superhuman strength that can kick in sometimes, and I was saying, please Lord, let the superhuman strength kick in. And I tried to lift the car at one point, and it just kept sinking. One of the other guys said, I'm trying to get to you, but he wasn't getting any closer. I then went back into the car. She was still fighting to keep her head above water. Finally, it got to the point where the car had sunk so much that we couldn't keep her head above water. I tried to do mouth to mouth, but every single time I took a breath in, I would take water in to my lungs. So the only thing that I could do was just be there with her. And then I said, please Lord, please don't let this girl die on me. And at that point, she went completely unconscious. When she did that, I reached in and I was able to find her clip to unclip her harness. Her arms floated up, put my arms underneath hers, and pulled her out of the vehicle. By that time, the recruits got there. They pulled me out and pulled her out and helped us up the embankment.
That's great, and I know that it was a great relief that both of you were able to come away without serious injury from that event.
Absolutely.
I know that in the training at the academy, there are many types of training that you receive.
Yes.
How do you credit some of the previous experiences and previous training to get you through this event?
A lot of the training that we go through is how to stay calm in situations. Also, it has to do with a lot of the experiences that I've had throughout my career, being a police officer, being calm in situations, dealing with stressful situations. And I truly believe that, I was put in that vehicle for a reason on that particular day.
As a result of that event, I believe you've won 2 awards now?
Yes.
Could you describe those awards and what do they mean to you?
They are the Life Saving Award and the Meritorious Service Awards. It means the world to me that the officers in the department think that I did something heroic that day, and I don't think it's anything that they wouldn't do in the exact same situation. I was just placed in that situation that day, and fortunately I reacted the way that was productive.
Andrea, I've known you for many years now. I'm very proud of the way that you handle yourself as a police officer, and I'm very proud of you and the awards that you have won. I think that they were truly earned. And we thank you for the work that you do to bring on new police recruits for our department.
Thank you.
Thank you for being with us today. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hello. Yes. Can I ask a few questions about the apartment on Park Street?
What was your name?
My name is Juan Hernandez.
It's been rented.
Oh, it's gone. Hello, my name is Sanjay Kumar. I am calling about the apartment on Park Street.
It's not available.
Not available? Hello, my name is Tyrone Washington. I'm calling about the apartment on Park Street.
Just been rented.
Hello, I am Chen Ling. My name is Khalid bin Ali. I'm Tuan Vo. Hello, my name is Moshe Goldberg. I use a wheelchair. It's gone. Not available. All right. Thank you. Yes, hello, my name is Graham Wellington. I'm calling about the apartment for rent on Park Street. Is that still available?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Really?
Housing discrimination is illegal. If you think you've been a victim because of your race, color, national origin, sex, religion, disability, or family status, call us. Fair housing. It's not an option. It's the law.
I think it breaks a little to the left. To the right. Nope, straight.
I told you it was going right.
Get up, get up, get up, and be a player. Get up, get up, get up. Get up, get up, get up, and be a player. Get up, get up, get up. Get up, get up, get up, and be a player.
Get up and play an hour a day.
For fun playtime ideas, go online. Just don't stay long.
Every trip, every time.
California, here I come!
Buckle up so you and your friends get home safely.
I must scream into the world from the top of someplace very high.
Seatbelts save lives.
Okay.
Visit NHTSA.gov.
Low and slow. Best friend, what are you gonna do?
Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Transportation and the Ad Council.
That is spectacular advice.
That's all for this month's edition of Roanoke County Today. We leave you now with some of the sights and sounds from the town of Vinton's 125th anniversary celebration. Thanks so much for joining us, and we hope to see you again next month.
That looks good. Here we go. Yeah, let me get this. Sure.
We want you to continue to fellowship, mingle, have a great time celebrating the anniversary of the town. And
you. I'm good. I can see your husband every once in a while over there.
Read what that says.
Oh, is that like a calculator, Dad?
Somewhat.
Jennifer, what you like about it? What do you like about here?
Speak with you. Very special thanks to our friends at Cox Communications for not only our digital friend, our friend with digital info partner here in town. Their partner with us in Parkview Project. They have some history with us. We go way back some.